Most people don't feel they get it lean because they don't work hard. Most people feel they get it lean because of the bad habits they make. They erase the progress. You can train 5 days a week, but if you keep implementing these bad habits, getting lean will always be harder than what it needs to be. You will always be backtracking, and you never move that needle. All right, this is gonna be a big one. It's gonna be drinking your calories. Drinking your calories is the worst thing to do when you're trying to get lean, especially if you're not tracking. There's a difference when you're tracking your calories and you see certain things that you cannot just put in your mouth when you're just drinking. Say, for example, if you're a cat that drink monsters, there's a difference. So, say, for example, if you drink 2 monsters a day, I believe on the back of the packaging, each monster drink is 230 calories because of the sugar. Now, if you get the sugar free version, that's 10 calories. You drink two of those a day, that's 20 versus 230 times two. That's what, 360? No, about 560, something like that. I ain't do the math, but let's think about it. Let's think about it. Do the sugar free version versus the actual version with the sugar. That's a big difference. 20 versus whatever that number you put in your ChatGPT calculator. Some people drink four of those a day. You do the math. That's before you even putting any protein in your body. So drinking your calories is gonna be the worst thing to do. Also, when you even drink your calories, you still be hungry. I don't know about you, but when I eat whole foods like either beef, pause, chicken, ground turkey, if I drink a protein drink like a Premier Protein, I'll still be hungry. And that's like what 160 calories, but you get like what 30 grams of protein. But say for example, I eat just as much protein with the beef or the ground turkey or chicken, it's gonna fill me up more. So I'll be less tempted to snack. You see what I mean? So you do not want to drink your calories. Drink your calories is just a sure way that you can also fail with this getting lean journey. You want to stick to eating whole foods and removing away from processed foods. Drinking your calories is not the way to go because you're gonna easily go over your maintenance calories, and you honestly you're still gonna be hungry. So stick to the whole food. Start drinking your calories. All right, this is a big one that a lot of us have done. Some of you guys are doing that right now, and that's gonna be the weekend self sabotaging. You can be busting your ass day in and day out all week, Monday through Thursday, because some of y'all think Friday's a weekend too, and y'all literally just sacrifice all y'all work. If you guys eating clean Monday through Thursday, that's 4 days out the week. But if you're eating bad Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's 3 days, and you eating whatever you want, you might as well just say you just some of y'all either gain the weight back, or y'all just stay the same, or y'all only lose. I don't lose nothing. Y'all just stay where it is. Y'all step on the scale on that Monday. It could be you gain weight, and you get the water weight showing, and all of that. So you guys get discouraged and things like that. So the weekend self sabotaging it has to stop until you get to your destination, your goal. I highly recommend for you to just keep eating clean those 7 days until you get to that goal because that's not it's not smart, man. It's not smart to eat clean 4 days a week and eat bad 3 days out the week. Like you can't outwork that. If you just lock in for the rest of the 3 days until you get to your goal, after you get to that goal, you know, throw one meal or even one day. I don't want to say one day. Just throw one bad meal in there. But when you lock in for that amount of time, I promise you, I guarantee you're not even gonna eat that bad meal because you don't want to mess up your great results. So stop binging on the weekend. Stop eating clean for the weekend. Name of the game if you want to be healthy. Like forget the vanity. Like you want to be healthy, put the right foods in your mind. Because when you start putting that garbage in your body, you can't even think clearly. Those thoughts become the devil thoughts. When you start drinking, when you start drinking all this alcohol on the weekends, when you eating cake, ice cream, processed foods, all these different sugars, you're self sabotaging yourself, and you're not going to get to your goal. So it's going to always feel hard on this journey. But if you just lock in for the whole 7 days until you get to that journey, have that delayed gratification, I guarantee you it will be more easier than what you think. You just have to want it. Stop self sabotaging yourself on a weekend because you think you earned it when you didn't earn anything. You earn it when you cross the finish line. And when you cross the finish line, that's when you lose the weight, get to the pounds you want, the body fat percentage you want. That's when you earn that cheat meal. But until then, just stay down. The time gonna go by anyway. If you lock in for 3 to 6 months, 7 days a week, you will be a completely different person. And to my guys out there, you have a body of a Greek god. Those guys for the movie 300. You just have to want it, man. You gotta stop playing with yourself and earn it. Another thing we do, guys, is just being too extreme. I mean, seriously, doing these nomad diets, carnivore diets, and I could say that because I tried it. I tried carnivore and everything. And did I lose weight? Yes, I did. I lost weight like fast, but it wasn't sustainable. And guess what happened? I gained the weight right back. When you're trying to get lean and get on this journey, you have to look at it as a long term because you want to look like this for the rest of your life. You guys really believe that y'all can just sit there and just eat meat for the rest of your life? Like you some caveman? Like, no. This is 2026. Who wanna sit there and eat meat for the rest of their doggone life? Paul, you a man. Why you eating meat all god doggone day? You know? So stop doing that. Eating one time a day. You don't have to. You're making it harder than what you is. That's very extreme. Bro, I promise if you just track your calories, weigh your foods, eat whole foods, that's the hack. It's simple. I won't say it easy, but it's a simple step. You have to just track your calories. Doing all the extreme, no all meat, going around keto, all of that stuff works. I'm telling you, all that stuff works. But the name of the game, you want to do this long term. You want to be in the best shape for the rest of your life. Would you rather lose 30 pounds? Let's say, would you rather lose 100 pounds in 2 months, but you're at risk to gain it all back and more by the end of the year? That's like playing for you guys that play football or watch sports. Dude, that's like playing football and you got the lead, what, 21-0, all the way to the third quarter. But your man get injured, you get tired, fatigued, the running back, got all these excuses going on. And then next thing you know, the other team on the fourth quarter just dominate. That's what it is when you trying to take these shortcuts and do these fad diets instead of just tracking your calories. It may feel like it take longer, but it honestly don't. One, it's gonna mean more, it's gonna be more sustainable, and you're gonna feel comfortable doing it. So stop doing extreme diets. Track your calories, man. Weigh yourself every day. Drink water. Stick to whole foods. And I guarantee you're going to get to where you need to be. Stop the extreme cuts. You're making it harder than what it is in its lean journey, all right? Last thing I'm going to get is to you, man. Sleeping poorly. It's very important. Sleep and rest is very, very, very important. If you're not getting enough sleep, you're definitely going to burn out, especially in a calorie deficit. If you lifting weights 3 to 4 days out the week, especially me, I work out at least 6 to 7. That's just me. I don't just work out just for the studies. I work out for multiple things, mentals mostly. If you get my drift, and if you're not getting enough sleep, you're gonna get burned out. And guys, and you trying to get lean, it's best for you to go to bed before 10:30. Why? Because when you stay up longer, you more susceptible to eat stuff that you're not supposed to eat because you get hungry. If you go to bed at a certain amount of time, you're not going to be that hungry. You'll be less likely to eat snacks and junk food or start eating your food you need to eat for the next day. I've been there. Tearing up them rice cakes up in there. You have to go to bed on time, around the same time. So one, you have that cognitive function. You can think better. You're smarter. You get all the brains power you need, and it's just best for you not to binge eat. You know. So you got to get enough sleep, get enough rest, because that's the best clarity you're gonna get. So eat right, sleep good, and you're gonna be on your way to your nice, lean, aesthetic physique. Listen, getting lean is not just all about self discipline, But a lot of things as well, just removing some of those bad habits you got. A lot of times you want to move forward in life. It's not about what you do. It's a lot of times it's just what you don't do. So these are some habits that you should kill while getting lean. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If I helped you, share this video so you can help somebody else. It's your boy Lee. I'm signing out.